Welcome to another edition of the Committed 100 Ministry Group, where I am 100% committed to teaching the Bible to those who are 100% committed to learn as we continue in our verse-by-verse studies of various books of the Bible. Today, of course, is the Gospel of Mark. We are looking at chapter 9, Who is the Greatest Among Us? And this is, to me, one of the most interesting studies in the gospel pertaining to the disciples, their attitude, their pre-Pentecost state of mind versus their post-Pentecostal state of mind. Who's going to be the greatest among them? And that really was an issue that popped up, I believe, numerous times amongst the disciples, albeit they never said it in front of the Lord. They were saying it among themselves. Of course, he heard them, and he demonstrated that he heard them by putting a child before them, as we'll see. And it may also have been the thought in mind, and I don't know why. I hope just not giving out useless speculation, but this whole mindset being considered at the coming death of the Lord, maybe they were trying to gin up who's going to be the leader of the pack after the Lord is gone. I don't know. Because whatever they had in their minds, it was not going to supersede what the Lord had already determined for them before the world began. See, it didn't matter what the plan was for the disciples amongst themselves. They had a lot of issues amongst themselves. And every time you read the following statement, amongst themselves, when they were thinking amongst themselves and planning amongst them, it's never in a good sense. So keep that in mind. It's not our plan that matters. It's the plan of the Lord. If anything should teach us that, it should be that. Now, last time we left off, of course, John and some others met a man who was actually doing the work of demons. And I find it ironic that that was happening right after they had a problem casting out a particular demon, which we spent a great deal of time with. I'm not going to go back to that. But they, for some reason, decided, well, since he's not following us, then we forbid him from casting out demons in the name of Christ. He's not part of our group. He's not a part of our band. He's not a part of our think tank. He's not a part of us. He's not a fundamentalist. He's not a reformer. He's not Armenian. He's not a Baptist. He's not a Methodist. He's not a Church of God in Christ. He's not whatever. But he's doing the work of Christ. And you have no idea at all what the Lord has done with this man, or the encounter that the Lord had with this man, so as to get that you can't even do. And Jesus' response to John and others is very telling. A lot of pettiness going on in ministry. Verse 39, Mark 9. And listen, the reason why I bring up all this stuff in a moment ago, it's because we see this. You're not part of our band, so we deem you, forbid you to say whatever and to do whatever because you're not a part of our traveling band. You're not us. Because we're the ones, the only ones. We have the truth and we have this. And I've been telling you over and over again that we're watching the crumbling of a lot of these houses, of all of these various groups. All of their arrogance and pride and stuff is coming to pass to crumble a lot of all of this man-made hero worship nonsense that I've been speaking against for decades. That if you're not a part of our band, all the pride and the arrogance is now in our face. I mean, we could see it, and it's coming to pass. And my fear is, again, and I've watched some of this even with the latest thing with the founder and the president of G3. The arrogance of this man It's not just him, but the irony is he is at the top. This is his group. This is his baby. And the arrogance that this man has displayed is just telling how so many people they get positions and they get arrogant. They think it's about them. And the money, been telling you, but y'all don't listen to me. And you know what? I'm fine with it. Just